PCE is out. Today is the last day of February. And yesterday we were having a nice normal distribution day until later in the session we broke out of balance. We had this area we were balancing at. We broke out of it. I didn't have any volume to reference on the 20-day and the 90-day, so I turned on the 365-day, which is this blue profile. And we can see that there's a big level right here, 58.32, which is from back in, let's see, back in January. We had some volume here, and back before that, we also had some sessions that we were accepting prices in this area. So if you look at this right here in January, we have a 3-day balance that I had these three areas joined together, merged together, and value area low for this is at 58.50 something. So accepting a value area high targets value area low, but we also have this high volume node, so that's going to be a big magnet also. So I'm looking for a move towards that area, but I'm not the only one. So sometimes when you have such a big obvious level, it takes a little bit to resolve. Now, we left 2 sets of single prints, so I'm interested to see if we attempt to retest it and clean them up, or if we do, then after we clean up the top sets of single prints, we're gonna be back in this area of previous acceptance. So here we could see a squeeze and trigger the shorts that are positioned in here, getting squeezed, and then cause us to move back to the 6,000 area, 59.90. So those are the scenarios I'm looking about now. Like, I want to see, but for that I really want to see these single prints cleaned up, and then this area not holding. So like, sellers here. But if we start seeing buying here, and we start seeing like volume picking up in this area, then looking for a little bit of a squeeze to the upside. We do have news at 9:45, so maybe that what is it, the Chicago PMI at 9:45, and then also Trump has a meeting at 11 with Ukraine's president, and then at 1 p.m. So there could be some triggers to cause either a move either direction. Now the third scenario, which I think is the least likely, is that we just balance around here and do nothing. I really don't see that with this volatility. I think that because of we've been having such large ranges, that there's a possibility that we go back to either one of these areas, right? Either we test the bottom of this previous balance, or we come back to this 58.32. On NQ, similar, right? Like, we have this NQ overnight tested this high volume over here, but this whole area should be revisited kind of quickly, and then we have the 200 moving average at 360. So that's an area to look for a bounce probably. But then the same thing, we have 2 sets of single prints, and then above above the single prints, looking for a move up here into the yesterday's point of control and value area high eventually. Crude. So that area that I had marked yesterday, we went above it, right? We traded above it. We accepted above it, and then we got to that high volume node right here, and then we rejected again. So now rejection of this upper distribution targets 68.85, so or 68.88. So I'm looking for today, if we break below this lows, 68.88, and then this is the same. This is the same. For some reason, 70 is now an area that they don't want to trade. So there's that low volume node there that is gonna act as resistance. It's kind of like this is the line in the sand. So long above, short below it. And gold has been it keeps heading lower, so it didn't hold this area. So now this is what I was talking about yesterday. I keep that 20-day profile visible, but then like when we start breaking it and I don't have any volume references, what I do is I turn the longer term profile. So hold on, because this thing, every time I change something on my chart, I lose the automatic screen switcher. So I turn on the 90-day profile, the red one. So now we can see that there was a high volume area here at 28.46. So that's gonna be the next target to the downside. And then if we come back above 880, then right here, 29.10 is the target to the upside. All right, I think that's about it for today. Good luck. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be around.